Yaphe from UhOh, and he was actually, a lot of you might actually remember him from the 90s TV series game show called UhOh. He's also in the stream that had 3 episodes, but he got cut down to 1, sadly, which I would have loved to see his face a little bit more than 1 episode.
Yeah, me too.
And he also was a voiceover in the nut job at, who was the character's name?
Lucky.
There we go. And so those are a few things you can check out. He's done a lot of other work as well. And I think you said something about cat treat commercial.
Yeah, exactly. A Whisk of Temptation cat treat commercial that always keeps on going. They just brought it back 3 years ago. Still running after having an 8-year hiatus. I'll take their money. It's all good.
Alright, so how are you today?
I'm doing great. Thank you, Kayla. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Enjoying myself too. Are you enjoying KCC today?
KCC's been awesome. It's my 2nd year here at KCC, and it's been a really fun time. Everyone's really friendly. Moving some merch, meeting some people, kicking some hands, doing some winking the gun. It's been a lot of fun.
Alright, so exactly what was it like on the set of UhOh?
It was a grind, to be honest with you. It was a lot of fun, but we did 4 episodes a day. So it was kind of like a marathon. Can we pause this for a moment?
2 hours later.
Set of UhOh.
What was it like? It was okay. What was it like? It was a grind, to be honest with you. I love doing the show, but we did 4 shows a day. And so when I'm shouting at the top of my lungs, and the kids are screaming, and I can't even hear myself, but the microphone is picking me up, so that's all that matters when we actually tape the show.
Exactly.
We did 4 shows a day for a week in a row, 2 weeks in a row, and so it was a marathon. At the end of the day, I come home, stop talking. I was living with my girlfriend at the time, and I had chalkboard communication with her, and I would just shut it down, and then the next morning I'd wake up, do some vocal exercises, do the whole thing over. And so again, I enjoyed it, but it was a grind.
So if we want to bring back this show, I'm definitely going to have to buy you a whiteboard then.
Well, it all depends. If we're doing 4 shows a day, we'd have to talk about that. Right in the budget that we have a board to write my words
Scott, for Wink to do this stuff.
Yeah.
So what was your favorite part about hosting the show in general? Was it the kids? Was it the atmosphere? What was it?
It was the money. I'm totally kidding. It was not. It had something to do with it. No, it was. What really was cool was that we got to be a really popular show across Canada. So when we actually got to tour a little bit, and the slime tour was the middle part of the show, round 2, I got an opportunity to travel with the show, not to be taped on the show because I'm supposed to be live in studio in the first round and 3rd round. But I was able to go out and see how it really touched Canadian kids, and so that was a thrill to do that. So I think being part of, it's more of a thrill now because seeing what an iconic show it was is only in retrospect. Now we know what it was like. Back then it was just cool doing a really good show, but it's seeing how much legs it's got now as being an iconic show, so it's thrilling now.
I've seen a lot of people come up and they're like, oh my gosh, and I've had some very good interest in bringing it back as well from ages here. So, so I've already pretty much answered this, but do you miss it?
I don't miss the grind, but I only miss the fun of doing a live-to-tape show, which there's an energy to that that's kind of like theater, but when you're live-to-tape show, it's a lot of fun. So I do miss that. I'm kind of doing a new thing right now. I'm into energy healing and spiritual guidance, so I'm kind of shifting out of that business anyways, we're doing on-camera stuff. So it's, I don't miss it per se, but if we did it again, I'd love to do it again.
It'd be a lot of fun. It would be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, since you were on the straight, right? How was working on it? Was it a little bit more demanding than most of your other roles that you've done, or was it still pretty simple?
Pretty simple, yeah. So as an actor, we're used to doing taped shows, block shooting, or shooting out of order. Learn your lines for that scene. You get in, you get out. Reverse the camera shot. It's actually, compared to UhOh, a breeze. You're going in with just about 2 lines, 3 lines for this scene. You got 4 or 5 hours off. You're coming back for a line or 2 later. So it was fairly easy.
Awesome. So what do you believe? Like you've done some voice acting, in the movie The Nut Job.
Yeah.
So what do you believe it takes to be kind of more of like a successful voice actor? Like what exactly do you think it takes? I mean, a lot of people say you're just sitting in a chair. You can be eating or drinking. You're just sitting in a chair reading a script.
Yeah.
But is there more to just sitting there reading a script?
Yeah, absolutely. And I've always said that people don't have to have a certain kind of voice to be a good voice actor. You have to have whatever voice you got. You have to be able to know how to use it, and that is practice, taking lessons, and going through the process of being a voice artist. And whatever you've got, you've been given that gift from God or universe or whatever you want to call it. You've been given that gift. You work with that and see how you're going to shape it.
Yeah.
Some people do voices. Some people just do cartoons, animated stuff. Some people just do straight up announcer type stuff. So. Don't take no for an answer. Keep on going hard. Keep on working at your craft, finding out what talents you've got, and be patient. Be patient. It's a marathon, not a race, not a sprint.
All right. So, what do you do exactly to get into whatever character you have to portray? So, what do you do to get into that said character?
For animation?
For either animation or your UhOh character, any
Right.
character in general, like, what do you do personally that helps you get into that said character that you have to portray?
Well, first of all, you're hopeful that the director is there to guide you if you're off track a little bit.
Okay.
So I will have my ideas of what I'm supposed to do with that particular character, which I come in for the audition already. If I get hired from that audition, then I have a good idea that what I was doing was pretty close. Then you're relying on the director to shape that a little bit, and you are then at the mercy, really, of the director to shape you. If the director doesn't tell you anything on set, you are right in the pocket. You're doing everything you got to do. If they're shaping you, you have to be malleable. It's not like you're not doing a good job, but they have to shape you to get you what they want. And so it's really being flexible more than anything.
Okay. So when it comes to when you're preparing yourself, do you do like voice exercises and stuff before you go on set?
For UhOh, I definitely did. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you'd have to be right up in the register there for most of it.
For sure, doing the 4 shows a day, I had to warm up the vocal cords, and so it was tough to do, but it's not like I had to do manual labor, so it's not that
That's
bad.
a little bit physical.
Yeah, a little bit more physical. But yeah, you got to do your vocal warm ups if you're doing some voice stuff, and be prepared. You might be in the booth for 4 hours doing stuff, so it's going to take some time and working the voice. Hey, sorry. Hey, I don't know where that came from, but it comes from inside.
Diaphragm. So, who was your biggest inspiration in general to getting into this line of work? Did you have someone who you looked up to in a sense?
Yeah, when I first started Jim Carrey, a lot of the stuff that I was going out for was very typecasting. Like
his older stuff, right?
Yeah, his older stuff. Very manic, very over the top, very Yahoo-esque, but in my own kind of way that I would do it, still energetic. So I look at Jim Carrey a lot.
A lot?
Uh-huh.
And now you're more into, do you want to tell them exactly what you're doing now with your spiritual healing?
That's right. So I'm an energy healer. The modality that I work with is called angelic Reiki, and I do spiritual guidance and spiritual life coaching, which deals with how to look at life through spiritual lenses. Not necessarily that it has to be the way I see what spirituality is. It's whatever their spirituality is, or yours. Whatever's most authentic to you. If you're not being true to whatever your most authentic self is, or whatever your definition of spirituality is, you will be out of balance at some point, and life's not going to go that way. You really have to start looking at what is important to you, what's your truth, and stay in balance. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. So what I do with people is I Skype and FaceTime by a distance to do the spiritual life coaching or guidance part if they're not in Toronto, but my office is in Toronto. And I do energy healing on the table for angelic Reiki, and I do that via distance as well. But I like the energy circuit when someone is on the table in Toronto. So my website's timeforspirit.com, all words, timeforspirit.com. I'm also on Facebook, Scott Yaphe, Y-A-P, like Peter, H-E. You can hit me up, I friend everybody. And you can reach me there. Most of my posts are related to spirituality.
I've come across that as I was creeping you a little bit there yesterday.
I like the creepers.
So if you had the chance to act again in anything, is there any specific actor you'd love to work with?
Oh my God. Jim Carrey for sure.
He's lost a little bit of his luster.
He has, I know. But just because when I was growing up, he was the guy. before he died, Philip Seymour Hoffman would have been great to work with. And De Niro, Robert De Niro, again, back from my day, he was a classic actor, so I'd say those are my top 3.
Yeah. Camera lover over here does not like him one bit.
I won't go there.
So, I'm going to go to some fun questions now. Alright, so do you actually have a celebrity crush at all?
If I didn't say my wife, because my wife is a celebrity in Canada, at least, Jessica Holmes, I'd get in trouble. So Jessica Holmes is my celebrity crush. God. Okay, now I can really tell you who it is? Who would it be? Off the top of my head, I can't even... I don't have one.
No?
I'm not... Throw someone at me.
Okay.
Who's legal?
Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah. I would say Jennifer Aniston because she's from Friends in my era. Totally.
I feel like that she does not age at all.
No.
Same with like Jennifer Lopez. No age. We were talking to Alexander Brester upstairs and he was saying Will Smith doesn't age.
No,
just
true.
Fixes highlights, bam, he's back to Men in Black.
Dude, I look the same. And that's 25 years ago,
With a touch of downs.
A little bit, I know. Well, yeah, we talked about that. My little scratch face was a little. Anyways.
So, what's your biggest fear? It could be in acting, it could be in general.
Forgetting lines.
Forgetting lines, really?
Totally. Because you know that there's so many cast and crew, mainly crew. Every minute is thousands of dollars on set. And when you forget your lines and you got a big chunk to get out, you're delaying the day by hours potentially. And that did happen to me on a commercial shoot. And I delayed them by hours. And there's nothing worse than feeling like it's all on you. And it is all on you.
Yeah. So we're doing this poll on my website called the Pickle Poll. So
you're dancing on the pickle pole?
No. It's more or less just finding out how many con guests like pickles. Do you like pickles?
I love pickles. I love pickles! Dude, I love pickles. Totally.
Every type of pickle, any type of pickle? Is there a specific?
Yeah, I like the more sour kind. The more kind of like
your face crunchy?
Kosher, deep, sour pickle that makes you face crunch. Yeah.
So do this face, right? Makes you do that face.
You got like puckers up. Love pickles. One even further than that, sour tomatoes.
I've never had them.
They're like skin colored pickles, and they're, oh my god, they'll totally make you. I love pickles. Yeah.
So a lot of people would say that you've been out of the spotlight for quite a while now.
Yeah.
So you would agree with that?
Absolutely.
Yeah. And so what are you do, like other than the spiritual healing?
Yeah.
What's going on in your life now?
I just chose to do voice work. I actually told my agent a couple of years ago to take me off of on-camera auditions because I love what I do so much. My passion really is the spiritual work. So I do the cons because it's fun to connect with people, see how it affected them when they used to watch the show back in the day, and really it's just about connecting with people. And so invariably people ask, hey, what are you doing now, right?
Yeah.
And I share my spiritual stuff. And so I'm looking to change people's lives by them getting more in touch with themselves, so I don't miss being on camera. In fact, I feel kind of freed from a prison. No disrespect to all my thespian friends, but I kind of feel free from it.
Okay. So, exactly, do you have any advice for people that would want to be in the acting business at all?
Yeah.
Like, what exactly would they need, or what makes them, like, any advice for them in general for the acting?
For sure.
Coming up with the acting?
Number one, work on your craft. Number two, get balance. Don't think that you're going out for money or fame as the primary goal. It's not. It's about the craft of acting, being an actor, being a creative, and knowing that whatever you bring to the table will be good. That's, spirit or the universe or whatever you want to call it, God. You're here for a reason with your talent. So that's why you don't have to compare yourself to anybody else. Actors always compare themselves to everybody. Don't compare to anybody else. Find out what you're good at when it comes to performing. Work on that, and that's all you gotta do.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking some time with me today.
My pleasure, Kayla.
And,
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Enjoy the rest of KCC.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you for waiting.